your Washington Commanders. How do you feel about y'all season this year?
With them. Why are we talking
to
about
get it out the way? To get it out the way. It's not. That's what I'm saying. It's. Go ahead and talk about your Washington Commanders.
You got to make a trash. That should be the only statement that come out your mouth.
Listen, we got to talk about it.
Ben, don't look at me like that, man.
We got to talk about it because I'm trying to make him talk while he still got the taste in his mouth. It's funny content. Go ahead.
Talk about
the Washington. Go ahead and talk about your Washington Commanders and how y'all failed this season.
I'm trying to get the pickle out of my mouth. Damn. I ain't making no more bets.
You literally did that up to yourself. Go ahead, bro.
I think we were pretty good. As far as being in the NFC. You know what I'm saying? Like listen, before you say anything, we beat the team in the Super Bowl. Nobody else did. So I'm gonna stick with that. And on top of that, I think we're just missing a quarterback. I don't know what it is. I was supporting Ron Rivera for a long time. Mm-hmm. But if he doesn't do some major improvements, especially in the draft, I think it's time to go. Because we already got rid of sorry-ass offensive coordinator, and I've been wanting him gone 2 years ago. So now we got a new guy in. I can't remember his name. I think he's a black guy, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. But I think we're gonna do something better this year. Last year was last year. I know we're talking about last year. I don't like to reminisce because I've been mad. I watched every single game. Mm-hmm. And those losses just kill me, like, every single time. I'd be mad. I know Ben, you be getting the videos. People in this house be recording. I'd be mad. Like, I'd be wanting to break the TV. Like, you know how you see them people, them Cowboys fans and all them, like, they be breaking the TV. Like, that's how I be feeling. Because I'm like, man, like, it be simple stuff. Like, how you letting this happen? Like, I'm not going to talk about Riverboat Ron. Going for fourth down, like, man, just kick the field goal, man. We ain't got to do all that, man. 3 points matter. You know what I'm saying? It's just stuff like that. But like I said, we beat y'all. We beat the Eagles. I'm good. All right, next.
Listen. First of all, you beat us when we wasn't us yet.
We ain't beat y'all. It don't matter.
You beat us when we wasn't us yet.
It don't matter. We still beat y'all.
We ain't become us until
y'all made
later
the playoffs,
half of the season.
Y'all made the playoffs, but we still.
Hey, we gonna talk about it. Go ahead, Ben. Talk about that Jacksonville Jaguars smoke. Nobody want it, bruh.
Listen, hey, you know, I was thinking the other day, like, I kind of brought Trevor Lawrence to Jacksonville. Like, y'all remember the post I was doing on Facebook every week his last year of college?
I remember.
I
was there.
I was thinking to myself, I said, I really brought Trevor Lawrence to Duval.
All right. You in the GM department.
I remember him posting him in a Jaguars uniform before anybody else had a Jaguar like mashup of Trevor Lawrence. He already had one.
I know it's somewhere.
He already had one. He was already posting it.
That was the year we won one game, and it was the first game of the season. We won the first game of the season, and Ben still put up a picture and said, "This is who we getting this year."
And he manifested it.
The next 15 games.
We went on to lose and get destroyed the next 15 games. And he posted it every week. Go ahead.
This man, he really, after the first game, we beat the Colts. I never forget. I was in Tennessee watching the game. I mean, not the Colts, the Titans. No, the Colts. No, we beat the Colts, but I was in Tennessee watching the game.
We always beat the Colts, so it probably was the Colts.
Yeah, they now Jacksonville.
And and everybody was just because they just knew it was going to be trash. And then it was me and who else? Somebody was Launchpad was talking about, you know, that we ain't gonna be too bad, this and that. Here I come scrolling, and Ben got up this picture with Trevor Lawrence in a Jaguars jersey. And I was like, what? Ain't no way he think we finna get Trevor Lawrence has we just smacked the Colts. Like we just smacked the Colts like that. He think we finna get the first pick. Lo and behold, next week we lost. We lost another 3-4. And every week that picture came up.
He posted that.
And I was like, we're gonna win another game. There's no way we get it. And we just kept, and this was before it was 17 games. It was only 16, and we lost. We lost the next 15 straight.
Not only that, I remember this. It was a play by either the Raiders or the Jets.
The Jets.
They did an all-out blitz, and he threw a Hail Mary pass, scored the touchdown, which gave us the first pick. And I said, "Oh my God, we really about to get Trevor Lawrence." It was so like he manifested it week after week, and then boom, here we are. We just was in the playoffs. We just went on. We was at some of the games. Y'all went to more games than I did, but just seeing like us get into the playoffs the way that we did, I did not realize what was really happening. Benya was like, "Hey, we're gonna go to a game," not realizing when he say the shit that we actually like this game is about to mean way more than it did 3 or 4 games ago.
I told y'all that.
He
when
said,
I said, "Let's go to the game,"
we're gonna go to the game. Let's go to the game. I was like, yeah.
This is gonna be this. I said, I think this is gonna be the game to decide who goes to the playoffs. Let's go to the game. Yeah, I was like, all right, let's go. We're gonna go. Here we are, 2 days before the game. Don't know if we're going. I was going. I knew I was going.
That's why I went ahead and sent you the money, bro. I was like, look, take this. I'm coming. I'm gonna be there. Just take this money. I don't know how much the ticket gonna be, whatever. We gonna go.
Dog, what a game. And then the next game was even better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how I feel about that loss, though?
That's the game that, what loss you talking about?
To Washington. Underplan.
Oh, my God.
You don't ask about a week 3 loss. Don't gotta give a fuck about that.
I just play.
Kansas City.
That's what I was gonna go. I was gonna revert to that, but
he never said Washington. Man, nobody give a fuck about a week 3 loss.
You have to, because y'all wouldn't be in that crunch time game. That was in the wild card. If I would have won.
Fuck
that. It wouldn't have mattered. It was our division. We still had to win that game.
Okay.
Yeah, but as far as the Chiefs game, that was an actual game where I feel like we beat ourselves. Like it was 2 plays that I can point to. It was the drop pick and then that fumble that when we fumbled at like the 4-yard line. Those 2, because that pick would have stopped that 98 yard drive.
And 98-yard drive from freaking Chad?
No. Chad Henne. Chad Henne went 98 yards.
98 yards down the field on us.
And
scored. So we get that pick during that drive, it stops that. And then that fumble, if we don't fumble there on that 4, we get in that end zone. And it changed the whole game.
Kirk had 2 balls that touched his hands that he dropped. There was that big play.
Yeah, it was like 65 yards. It was like 65 yards on the bomb.
If you would have caught that would have put you ahead. It was twice where y'all had opportunities to kind of go ahead.
Yeah.
Y'all hurt like freaking the GOAT, like, well, soon to be GOAT. Like it was a guaranteed win for y'all. I don't see how y'all lost.
We was gonna get there. It was self-inflicting.
Yeah,
it was self-inflicting. We lost because Mahomes is some kind of monster man child, and it doesn't make sense that he was out there
hobbling on one leg.
That's crazy.
And he turned around in the next week
and does it again. Like
one leg. He was
gonna be on one leg in the Super Bowl and still gonna be out there. I don't want now one of these teams to win. Not now one of them.
All right, let's move. Well, he already done transitioned to the Super Bowl, so let's go ahead and talk about the Super Bowl.
I don't want to be either because egos we in the same.
I don't even know who to choose because it's like
I gotta go for Hurts though. I ain't gonna lie because I like Hurts' story.
I want Philly to win, and I want him to win because of Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, that's all. Me too.
See,
right now.
I'm real humble with it, man. The story for Jalen Hurts is definitely gonna be a good story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his story is
I got you, Cash. We're gonna talk about Tom Brady in a minute.
Yeah,
he said we're not gonna pay homage to the greatest white man on earth.
We getting there.
I mean, his story is all great and nice and all, but y'all don't think it's too early?
I think I'm going. You know, this will be okay
because we didn't say that with Pat. When Pat made it early,
but they're not on the same level though.
But I did
Pat
say
and Jalen Hurts ain't on the same level though.
What
Pat
level?
And Jalen Hurts ain't on the same level though.
And yeah, and I mean, I don't know.
What level was Pat and Hurts? What level are we putting him at?
Well, we know that
I'm talking when I talk about a quarterback, I'm talking about somebody who can, quarterback, not just Hurts is a good quarterback, but he's not a Mahomes quarterback. Like his arm is not comparable. When I think about a quarterback, I think about arms. A lot of people nowadays, though, they think about the overall game, which I get because the style of play for quarterbacks now is different. I just still have that mindset of if I want my quarterback to be able to put the ball where it needs to be at all times. I don't think Hurts is a quarterback that can put the ball where it needs to be at all times. That's my only thing.
Why?
I get that. But yeah, like I said.
So when they're comparing them, like they're talking about Mahomes has the most yards and the most touchdowns, but Hurts has the most rushing touchdowns for a quarterback ever. And that's what I'm saying. That's the type of comparisons that you're getting. He's not a running back, but he has the most rushing. So when they talk about him, they talk about his rushing touchdowns. They aren't talking about his arm. They're talking about how he's running the ball, how he's doing. He's managing the team beautifully. I mean, they look amazing. He's the perfect person for that team. But when they talk about him, they literally are talking about how he runs the ball, not how he throws the ball.
So that's push that.
If Jalen Hurts ain't missed him 2 games, he would have broke 4,000 passing yards.
Oh,
he would have broke.
He was hurt. Yeah. Those 2 games. Yeah, I heard that.
Cash said he got Philly for the win. He got. But I'm going with Mahomes. But this will be the best time for Jalen Hurts to get a ring because unless he stays with this team for longer than this, I don't really see him getting only but one. To be honest, I don't know why.
It's to me, it's looking like another Cam Newton story. If he doesn't win right now, he's probably not going to have a chance to win it again.
Like I feel that's why I say it's the best time to get one. Like he already there. So
I mean, the team is built to win now. Yeah.
So if this man here got something to say about it, he probably won't get one right now.
Yeah, but what do we say when Mahomes doesn't have Kelsey anymore? Remember, Kelsey's his go-to.
It is.
I mean, there's my thing about them, me not wanting them to win because they lost Tyreek Hill. Everybody thought it was going to be a downfall for this team, and they still went out there and made everybody look silly.
Yeah,
everybody.
And then
it's Mahomes.
It's like
every one of the draft picks that they got for Tyreek Hill, every last one of them boys made a very big play or was balling last week. All 3.
Number 10, that running back. Oh, what's his name?
Yeah,
Pacheco.
But so my thing before the season, I was kind of asking like, who's gonna be the one to get exposed, Tyreek Hill or Pat Mahomes? Neither one of them niggas got exposed.
No.
Neither one of them got exposed. They still balled the fuck out. It's just when they together, it's a cheat code.
Yeah.
When they together, it's a cheat code. When they away, they still hoop. You know what I'm saying? So I just think this guy right here.
Just to think that man had Kelsey and Hill on, they were all together. Like
all together, bro.
You can't. How can we? He's throwing the ball to Kelsey. You know where the ball is going, and you can't. I'm still upset at the Jaguars because why was he by himself?
14 times. Oh my God, bro. 14 catches.
14 catches. Best player on the field. 10 of them he was standing by himself. That's the problem. It's not even the 14 catches. Throw it to him.
It was them check releases. It was them check releases, bro. Them shit's like, deadly.
He's notorious for doing that, bro. And Kelsey sells it perfectly. You really think he's gonna block on that play, and he's never going to.
You gotta look at his hands.
Everybody just really believes he's gonna block. He's not
never block. Never.
He's gonna.
And then he just.
and find a soft spot in the defense.
He gonna look like,
but that
I'm
offense
about to block.
is crazy too. So you never know though. He might pull a block and then it's just something crazy come behind. So I think everybody's on edge when it comes to their offense.
That shit is the most cheating
really
ass route
plays
shit
like they
ever,
let their baby sister create plays and they run it. That's crazy.
We should have stepped on his ankle. That's what we should have did. We should have stepped on Kelsey's ankle really, really hard.
Come on, man.
I'm not condoning that. Y'all don't cancel me and my don't cancel my Twitch. I did not say that. I do not know this person. I don't know how you got in this chat.
My gosh.
Yeah, he was over 14
now,
fucking times.
I have a question, right? If I can add this in.
Go ahead.
So do y'all think Mahomes is the GOAT? Well, will be the GOAT if he wins the Super Bowl this year?
Go to what?
That's what people talking about.
Like GOAT quarterback.
GOAT quarterback.
After two Super Bowls?
This will be
or
two
should
Super
I break
Bowls.
it down even more? They were comparing, like, obviously they're saying Mahomes is Tom Brady, right?
Mm-hmm.
Joe Burrow's Peyton Manning.
Okay.
So that's the reason why I said some people are saying that Mahomes would be the GOAT. If he wins, because look how many times he's been to the Super Bowl in 5 years.
This will be number 3.
In 5 years, right? He only got one.
Mm-hmm.
If he wins, in 5 years, he gets 2 Super Bowls. That's faster than Tom Brady, is what they say. That's faster than Peyton
faster
Manning.
than Tom Brady?
Yeah. Tom didn't make it in 5.
I believe so.
This is 5. This is year 5. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just asking y'all the question.
No, but don't forget, Tom Brady wasn't a starter. You still got.
He wasn't a starter.
Tom Brady, like
I get that.
Starting like in his first 5 years, didn't Tom Brady win like 3 Super Bowls in his first 5 years or something like that?
Nah, not the first 5.
His first 5.
I would have to look it
starting.
up.
Oh, okay.
Like actually, I would have to look it up because I remember him getting. I think it was 3, and then like he went on a huge
big gap.
A big gap, and then he got back into the ring business. So
start making them.
So yeah,
I mean, I get it, but Mahomes came in. He was in what a year later.
A year later,
he didn't play until like
because of Alex Smith.
Yeah, Tom took some time to get in, but once he got in, he immediately won.
Mm-hmm. So, like I said, we're not discrediting Tom Brady, the GOAT. Obviously, I'm just saying.
What you're saying.
Think?
I see what you're saying, but I feel like with him breaking all these records already, I feel like give him maybe 2 more and I give him GOAT. If he wins this one and then he wins 2 more after that one.
In his career?
And during the career, yeah. Like I understand the 3 out of the 5, but he get 4. I'm giving him the tag of the GOAT. Because he came straight in. He was already killing. Then the nigga said, I don't know how to read defense. What? You threw 50 touchdowns without being able to read a defense? The fuck is wrong with you?
And it's like he was never a game manager. It was like the moment Mahomes came in, he was just losing his mind.
Right. He never game managed. He went out to fucking win that shit. That's why I said he get 4 rings. I'm giving him GOAT.
I can't give him GOAT status because he's not going to have all the records that Tom Brady has with 2 more rings.
Yeah, but that's 21 years.
Well, the reason why I say that is
because you got to put longevity and everything into that, man.
Yeah, well, the reason why I say that, because with Tom, he won some of those with just defense though. Like that Rams Super Bowl ring, that was defense.
Or the Falcons.
Or that's defense. You see what I'm saying? But Mahomes, when Mahomes win a game or the Super Bowl or something, is clearly that nigga. You feel me? So
he only has 1.
4.
Tyreek.
But I'm saying if he gets 4, I give it to him.
Yeah, but you never know.
He has to win this one and 2 more.
You don't know how the other 4 are gonna come. He only got 1.
I kind of got a book on it. I don't think the Chiefs can win without Mahomes having a good game, bro.
I don't know. I never thought Peyton would win one without him having a good game, and he went out there and stunk it up.
And they won.
They won.
They won. You right.
That was an all-time defense. Like that's one of the craziest.
Yeah, that was
Von
stupid.
Miller,
every time, what's the name? Hike the ball. They was in his face.
You talking about what?
Crazy.
The Colts or when he was with the Broncos?
No, the Broncos.
Broncos.
All right.
But
Broncos. That was Cam Newton.
That was Cam lost.
Yeah, that was Cam.
But that's when Vaughn was going nuts, man.
Vaughn went insane, bro.
You had Shaq Barrett. You had Derek Barrett. TJ Ward, you had Aqib Talib, you had Chris Harris Jr.
That defense was stupid, bro.
The other Brandon Marshall, not the receiver, but the linebacker.
Yeah, the linebacker. they went insane, bro.
They were loaded.
Yeah, that's true.
But because this is also another thing, and I said if Mahomes get 4, I can give it to him because they was dang near calling Tom Brady the GOAT quarterback before he got to where he is now. They was calling Jordan the GOAT before he got 6. They calling LeBron the GOAT right now, and he ain't even finished with his career. So it's like, why do we always? I
really don't know that about Tom. It wasn't until Tom had that comeback against Atlanta that everybody actually put that on him. Because don't forget, everybody was still calling Peyton Manning the best quarterback.
They were. I agree with that one. I remember that.
Even though Tom had more rings and more appearances, all that type of stuff, they were still saying Peyton was the GOAT. Peyton was the GOAT. Now, when Tom made that comeback on the Falcons, 25 points or 28 points or whatever it was, that's when everybody was like, okay, now we can't deny him anymore. This is the guy.
I'll say conversation then.
Yeah.
They put Tom in the conversation.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can put Mahomes in the conversation.
Okay,
we
can
put him in the conversation right now because if he plays, he can play 15 years and probably break every passing record that Tom has right now. There's very much possible.
He will break it because NFL is different now. It's an offensive, you know what I'm saying?
It's definitely
he is going to break it regardless.
But I mean, he also has to stay healthy and play 15, 20 years.
It's definitely it's damn near a pass skeleton now. You know, when we was coming up, it was run game and defense. The score was 10-7. It wasn't no 30-28 every week. It was none of that. Madden. Right. It wasn't none of that. So rookie. It's definitely a different thing. So Mahomes most likely he gonna break all the passing records.
I think Joey too, though.
If he stays healthy. So who?
Joey's trash.
Records too.
Joe Burrow.
Oh, come on. Don't do that.
Trash.
No, we don't do that. Come on.
Trash. We're not gonna talk about that trash. We're not even gonna bring that trash up. You see what
Don't do that.
Here we go.
That man raw, man.
Trash. He lucky that we couldn't stop freaking Kelsey because if he would have saw us, we would have beat him by 30. That trash.
Man. He is literally Peyton Manning.
Trevor would have got
that man is literally trash.
Trevor would have beat him, but
Trevor would have got revenge.
He not trash. Joe Burrow not trash, but Trevor would have got him.
Joe Burrow is trash. How is he not trash?
We're not doing this.
See, you remember that same
talking about the Super Bowl, man.
No, you remember the same concept y'all was speaking about when y'all talking about Purdy and Purdy only throwing these little screens and these 5-yard ins and outs and Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel taking the ball 60, 70 yards down the field. What y'all see Burrow do? Huh?
I saw him throw some tight
passes. Throw down the field to T. Higgins. Throw down the field.
He don't throw no ball down the field to no T. Higgins. T. Higgins might catch the ball 7 yards out and take it for 63.
Is that his fault?
It's not his fault. But you can't.
He threw it where he's supposed to.
You can't call Purdy trash and then call Joe Burrow elite.
I didn't say Purdy was trash.
Nobody ever said Brock Purdy was trash. We said he was.
Nobody said that. We said he was a game.
So how is he a game manager? But Burrow is an elite quarterback. Make it make sense when they play the same style of football.
They literally don't.
They literally don't play the same style of football, bro.
Same style.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Joey is.
How did you come up with this stuff?
Because I watched him play. Play.
You didn't watch Joey. You were watching because you were trying to find something to say about him that was negative.
It just so happened the 2 plays you watched, he threw some screens.
Jamar just scared people.
We all watched Jamar Chase catch the ball 2 yards out and take it for 70 multiple times.
That is not his fault.
Multiple times.
So all right. So Ben, because I feel like you need stats to prove that
You know, I love stats.
that you wrong or something. You need
I don't need stats. What stats
I
is that?
just pulled up the top people in air yards.
Uh-oh.
What does that mean?
Ready?
When the ball is in the air.
Uh-oh.
How far they throw it when the ball is in the air. This is air yard. This ain't just passing yards or nothing like that where you can get 100 yards if you pass a 1 yard and he take it. It ain't that. This is air yards.
Before you say that, hold up.
Hold up. Okay.
Before you say that, think about Patrick Mahomes when he was throwing it to what's that? Well, I forgot his name already. Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
Tyreek Hill would touch the ball for 5 and break for 80.
Yes, but Tyreek Hill will also catch a ball 70 yards down the field because Patrick Mahomes, because he done ran by everybody. And Patrick, it didn't even matter. Patrick Mahomes could have closed his eyes and threw the ball up. I could have closed my eyes and threw the ball up as hard as I could.
I'm only saying that before he get to the stats, but it just clicked on my head, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Kelsey did
you don't watch Burrow do that at all.
All right, go ahead, dude.
All right, here we go. Let me finish. Okay.
I forget
air yards. Patrick Mahomes is 2,624. That gives you a thing of what he did in the air. Josh Allen, 2,625. Joe Burrow, 2,470. So that lets you know that he's throwing that thing in the air.
No, that lets you know that he threw a lot of 5-yard passes this season. A whole lot of them.
That's what you take it.
He built up a lot of 5-yard passes.
Oh my God, bro.
This is not yards after the catch, man.
This is not yards after the catch. Now he's saying he just threw a bunch of 5-yarders. Bro, I just gave you the stats, bro. I got you, bro.
You ain't getting me because you have to show me how many passes this came from. How many passes did Mahomes use to get that stat? How many passes did Joe Burrow use to get that stat?
They're gonna break it down now. You already know you're gonna find out.
Bro. I just went out of it. I gotta find it again, bro.
But I'm telling you
about this is that the Bengals have $43 million in cap space, so they're only going to continue to get better. So you're gonna.
I don't think you're gonna like this.
You're gonna keep hating Joe Burrow more and more because they're not going anywhere anytime soon.
They're going. They're going away. Because now they got to worry about. Now they got to worry about Trevor. They got to worry about Trevor. They got to worry about Herbert. They got to worry about Mahomes.
It's too many people in the AFC.
Well, if Tua is touch the field again, Herbert. They got to worry about Tua. I don't know if he should touch the field again.
You asked for attempts. There were 622 attempts from Patrick Mahomes. There were 568 from Joe Burrow.
What did that mean?
It took less passes to get as far as he did.
Attempts. How many were actually caught?
All right. 417 Patrick Mahomes, 393 Joe Burrow. Still less than what he did.
I gotta look up this stat because this don't make sense.
Because, bro, you don't watch Joe Burrow, bro.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
You watched 2 plays from that man, and it just so happened to be screens. I looked up air yards. That's when the ball is in the air and how much and long they throw it. I don't know what else you want us to say.
I'm gonna find it myself because this don't make sense.
I don't know what else you want me to say.
What do you want? What do you want? Like a fantasy app or something?
I went on. I typed in NFL passing air yards, and then I just clicked advanced quarterback stats. That's it. I don't know what else.
It's all right, Ben.
Okay, well, whatever I just picked up is completely different from what you just told me.
You lying.
This one tells me Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Kirk Cousins, Patrick Mahomes, Derek Carr, Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers, Geno Smith, Trevor Lawrence, Russell Wilson, Jared Goff, then Joe Burrow.
Russell Wilson did.
That's how you know your thing wrong.
What? Get off that site. Whatever site that is. Get off that site, whatever site that is.
Y'all acting like he ain't throw for a lot of yards. He just looked bad.
That's not spicy. Not different.
He looked real bad. That's all.
Whatever. Listen, whatever site.
He gonna be better now.
Get off that site.
I was already.
That's a spam.
Kirk Cousins' name came a little early, and I was already. As soon as I heard that, I was like, bro.
Get off that site. Don't go back to that site. Get it. Just stay off that site. Whatever site that was.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm just telling you. What year is 2022?
Listen, I don't know what stat that is or what.
You're looking at 2029.
Don't like that.
Don't like that at all. Just get off that site. I'm gonna cut that part out. That site was horrible.
I need you to send me what you're talking about because I don't see it.
That site was horrible. I'll send it to you when I get, because I got my phone on the chat or whatever. But listen, man.
Yeah, that's fake news.
That's
fake news.
I also want to bring up during the offseason when the Eagles was going out and getting all these people, me and Root was like, keep an eye on them. Got A.J. Brown, then they went out and got James Bradbury, then they went and got C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Me and Root was both like, why is everybody giving Philly everything?
What the fuck is happening over here? Please keep an eye on them. And now they're in the Super Bowl. So this is what they was trying to do.
Literally.
And
I do remember y'all talking about that.
Because I was like, okay, they giving Jalen Hurts a chance. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
When you go out and get AJ Brown and people like that,
I already knew he was gonna be great though. When we played him 2 years ago, and this was during when it was like nobody in the stands. I think what was this 2020, 2021? One of the two? 2020. So he was playing, and this one we had, we had a solid team. It wasn't that
that's
great,
what Chase and all them.
Yeah. It was Chase rookie year. And this man came on the court, and I said on the court, on the field, and he was doing his thing. Like he was just like, it was a different type of thing. And then what's the name? Y'all coach
Dougie P.
He took Jalen Hurts out, and that's what caused him to lose the game. And that's when I knew that I was like, okay, Jalen Hurts gonna be something though, because he was killing our defense. And then he took him out, and then we ended up winning the game. And I was like, if Jalen Hurts was in the game, they would have actually won. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like I knew Jalen Hurts had something in him that Philly probably didn't recognize at the time. But now that, he is where he is, that's why I said, we talk about Patty, we talk about all these other guys, Joe Burrow, but we sleeping on Jalen Hurts. Like, I think, like Binion said, like people keep saying he's a rushing quarterback, but they do that to anybody that's real black. I'm just saying.
That's real black.
Anybody that's real black, it's always he a Russian. Like, I don't like hearing that because like the man throws the ball, like he throws deep balls. He threw, you didn't see he showed you the last game, but he threw the what's the name? Skinny dude, number 6.
Devontae.
Well, I don't know why I'm forgetting people's names today. It's the pickle. But yeah. So he threw to Devontae. That was a beautiful pass. Like, and he throws to AJ Brown, beautiful passes. But we talk about his rushing, and that bothers me so much. Cause just like Cam Newton. Cam Newton had an arm. What they say about him? He's a rushing quarterback. The man was MVP. The man threw probably just as much passing than he did rushing. But we classified black quarterbacks. I don't know whoever watching. It might rub people the wrong way. But these real black quarterbacks
we good
don't ever get no recognition. They always classify them as rushing quarterbacks. Michael Vick could throw the ball, but all we know is Michael Vick running the ball.
Yeah.
Donovan McNabb, he probably was the only one that they kind of said he was a passing quarterback, but they still said a little bit about like, oh, black, they think rushing. And that, I think we got to end that. Like, Jalen Hurts throws the ball just as much as he passes the ball. Lamar Jackson, I can kind of listen a little bit to say, okay, well, he is a little rushing quarterback, but he never had nobody to throw it to. So if you have nobody to throw it to, the pocket is collapsing. What I got to do? I'm going to sit there? No, I'm getting up out of there.
Look at Justin Fields. Justin Fields ain't got nan wide receiver.
Nobody.
Not one. He had to figure it out. That boy broke records this year.
He was trying to throw the ball at the beginning of the year and wasn't nobody doing that. And then like week 5 came and he was like, you know what? I'm going for
fuck this.
Every week. I'm tired of this.
I'm just saying, fuck this, bitch. I'm running. Fuck all of this.
So when you look at that, you see
stand back here in the pocket and get hit. Fuck that.
Y'all saw me get a big hit. Well, I almost didn't get up.
Bro, listen. So, and it's crazy because Justin Fields wasn't running like that in college. So you can't even classify him as a running back, running quarterback for real. But it's like, bro, if you go look at his college, he wasn't doing that. It is what it is.
He played against the guy behind you, Ben. Like, what was it? It was the national championship, right?
It was the playoff.
The playoffs. So, like, we didn't see all that running.
Didn't. Cash said that's crazy because the evolution of the NFL is you need a dual threat quarterback. Hey,
facts.
Yeah. That pocket passing, you better be able to get jiggy with it a little bit.
Because you don't got that long to throw the ball. Like you literally got
defense
like
is getting
seconds.
faster.
Them boys like
them rushers.
You remember how DNs used to be big? They used to be big and chunky. Them boys coming out like LeBron.
Nick Bosa something so crazy last week. Like they sent the tight end to chip him. He weaved the tight end, weaved the left tackle, pushed the running back out the way, and still got to Jalen Hurts in like 3 seconds. I was like, bro, do that.
Bro, listen, bro. The defense is getting faster. No, Bosa
did that, but Parsons does that stuff.
Maga Bosa. Maga Bosa. Maga Bosa. That's probably why he was rushing like that. It was a black quarterback. He had to go over and he had to go get him. He had to go get him. But nah, bro, like they are. You got people like Michael Parsons coming off the edge. The man is fast, running 4.3. You think a pocket quarterback gonna get up out of there? No, he not. The Bosa brothers come around that edge. No, you're not going anywhere, bro. You're gonna have to be able to move.
On Riddick,
Josh Sweat,
yeah.
Like a lot of these people.
Not getting away
Chase
from these
Young.
People, not getting away from
Chase.
them.
Yeah, I like Chase.
I like Chase Young.
But like, bro, like the defense is getting faster. You're gonna have to be able to move a little bit. I'm not even asking you to be Lamar Jackson. You gotta be able to move.
Gotta get up out of there. Because
be like Justin Herbert or Burrow at least. Like you can get up around for real. Like
Josh Allen. Josh Allen rushing just as much, but they ain't saying he a rushing quarterback. That's what bothers you. Hear
that? That's true though. He running that ball a lot.
That boy running that ball just as much as Lamar.
He run the ball a lot.
Daniel Jones. And
he run a lot too. They do say he run, yeah.
But that's the reason why I just want, because we put all this pressure on Mahomes and we talking about him, but we not really talking about Jalen Hurts because like we feel like it's his third year, it's not that big. But you gotta think about the man doing crazy numbers, like crazy stuff. He rushes because that's what the play calling is. Like I'm a coach, I know there's a hole in the defense. Jalen, why are you gonna try to stress and try to throw? Man, let them just go ahead and get out of there.
What is Benya showing us?
What is that?
He did that on Excel.
What are you doing?
What are you showing us?
I want y'all to see how Joe Burrow and Brock Purdy, you see those names?
He did that Microsoft
and I want
Excel.
you to look at the average of the air yards that they have. See that 4.4 and that 4.3? That's the average of air yards per pass that's before it's caught between those two. And guess who's on top? Brock Purdy is on top of Joe Burrow for average for air yards per attempt.
He played
just in case y'all wanted to know that.
He plays like 7 games.
So Joe Burrow throws 4.3 yards on average before it's caught.
He plays 7 games.
4.3 yards.
Joe Burrow also handed the ball off a lot too, so his average is probably going to be a little different.
4.3 yards on average before it's caught. I just want you to know that. Just what I wanted you to know.
You put up Microsoft Excel and type everybody's name in and put some numbers in.
All right.
I don't want to hear it.
It's a whole list right here on the averages. I'm talking about a whole list on the averages.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's crazy. Edge rushers running like DBs. Yep.
Yeah, they do, bro. Yeah, they do run like DBs, bro. 4.3 ain't even. It's fast, but it ain't fast no more, bro.
No more. You gotta run.
It's a new speed out here. You gotta run 4.2, 4.1 now to be fast. 4.3s ain't fast no more, bro. You got people coming off the edge running that fast. It's really not that fast. When I see somebody running 4.3, I'm like, Like, oh my
You want
god,
a
it's
4.5?
crazy,
I'm
bro.
like, oh boy, get off the field. But
What are you
4.5
doing
too
here?
fast.
It is. But what are you doing here? 4.5? What?
Wow.
Can't be no
He
wide
definitely
receiver
not
at
going
4.5.
nowhere. He
We
going
don't
to.
do
He
that.
going.
They're
Mr.
gonna change your
Irrelevant
position.
right
You're
now.
tight end.
You run 4.5, you ain't a receiver no more. What are you talking about?
Well, better
Like,
put the hands in the dirt.
I don't know, bro. But yeah, as a quarterback, I do think the pocket passer is disappearing in the league a little bit. I think the last ones, well, Tom Brady just retired. Matt Ryan, Matt Stafford.
Matt Stafford a little mobile. Matt Stafford a little
Okay,
mobile.
well,
his mobile is kind of ugly though.
Kirk Cousins.
He's a statue.
Kind of ugly.
Who y'all quarterback? Steve.
Trying to be funny.
No, I'm being dead serious.
We ain't got one.
We ain't got one. Them boys good, but both of them boys kind of get loose. Heineke and
Mobile. Heineke. Okay. Yeah. So it's really not that many pocket guys.
Yeah.
Even Mahomes is probably pocket, but
Herbert moves.
He can be a pocket, but he's way more deadly when he leave the pocket. When he get to do his pickup game shit, he can get busy.
I don't even know because Mac Jones, I done seen Mac Jones get up out of there.
I don't know if I consider him a pocket either.
I don't know.
Jones slow though.
He's slow, but he get out of there.
Oh, but he have to. He'll move around.
Right.
Steelers quarterback is who's the Steelers quarterback?
Not Mitch Trubisky. Kenny Pickett. Kenny
Pickens.
Fake slide.
He mobile.
Mr. Fake slide.
He really
that's
nobody
fake
to throw
slide.
it to either.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
what up,
he Marcus?
Do. He got what's the other guy?
Who?
Oh yeah, it's Marcus. They can see you, man.
Yeah, I can see he going in and out.
He wanted to see if I ate the pickle. I'll tell the man I ate the pickle.
Oh yeah, he ate it.
He ate the pickle.
He can't hear y'all.
He ate. Oh, okay. Yeah, he bit it. What up, Marcus? What's up, man?
Hello.
Hey, he ate the pickle.
Did he like it?
No, he did not. No. No, he did not.
And then on my 12th birthday, he has to eat another one.
Oh, what happened?
No, I'm saying
he bet you some.
I just want him to eat 2 more.
You heard that? He said you gotta eat 2 more.
I had the headphones in. I didn't hear it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. He said you eat 2 more.
You were breaking up. I don't know.
But yeah, man, the Derek Carr, is Derek Carr considered a pocket?
He can move.
I don't think Derek Carr is good.
I don't think.
You don't think Derek is good?
He's
I like him. I don't think
he's a good backup though.
I blame a lot of this stuff that happened on him this year on Josh McDaniels. I think Josh McDaniels is a notoriously bad head coach. We saw him do this with her. I don't even know how he got another head coaching job. I blame a lot of this on him because they had everything. You had the league leading rusher. You got Devontae Adams, Hunter Renfrow. You got
Darren Waller.
Darren Waller. You know what I'm saying? Like they had weapons galore. Their defense is good. They got
they're okay.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I blame a lot of that on Josh McDaniels.
I think it was a setup because when,
if you were the GM, oh my bad, go ahead.
When Gruden was there, Gruden he never liked Derek Carr. So I think when that switch happened to Josh, it kind of just followed suit. Like I don't want him neither. It's like you ain't even getting a man to try.
But if you look at it under that interim head coach, Derek Carr was sliding, and they went to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a question. So if you were the GM, would you keep Derek Carr?
No, I'm trading them for Aaron.
No, you got to.
The first moment
you got to. You gotta switch it up.
Give me Aaron Rodgers right now if I'm the GM.
What you trading for him? Aaron just signed a major contract, so that thing not cheap.
It ain't. Listen, he getting $60 million a year.
Easy. Just putting his toe on in the parking lot.
I do it right now. If I can get him with Devontae back together, I'm doing
in
it.
Vegas.
I think they win the Super Bowl with that team, though.
If Aaron Rodgers go,
they have a great chance.
You gotta think about it. You got a run game. What? You got a run game.
Like
you got Waller, and you got Vontae, and you got.
I don't do that. I don't think so. I don't.
I'm not gonna say
it's a lot of people over there, but the AFC too crazy, bro. I don't know.
Listen, they're gonna make noise if Aaron goes there.
For sure. But as far as like
he going to the
Super
Jets.
Bowl, yeah.
You think he going to the Jets? I think Lamar going to the Jets.
Nah, I think Lamar's staying. They're gonna pay that man.
They just
they're gonna give him stipulations though. They're gonna give him stipulations.
They just gave Roquan $100 million. How they gonna give Lamar $250?
They ain't got enough. They ain't got enough bread.
I don't see him leaving though, because I don't think if Lamar goes to the Jets, what do they do? What do they give you?
Probably some of the defense. Probably some of the defense.
I don't think much is gonna happen, because I'm not gonna lie. I love Lamar, but he's not. I think I was defending him a lot, but then after eating the pickle, I think my sinuses, everything opened up. But
don't blame
he's not a pocket passer. I mean, he could throw it, but he's not a deep threat. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that we talking about, like as in dump passes. I think for Lamar to be successful, for Lamar to be successful, he needs a solid running back, like a CMC. He needs a tight end that can, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say no.
Now I'm gonna give you one team because what you explaining is the team that's in my head. But keep going.
I want to hear the team, but I think that's what Lamar needs for him to be successful. So it doesn't. I think the best bet for him is to stay with the Ravens. Like you know that system, you good. But if he goes to the Jets, I think he tanks hard, and everybody gonna expose him. Everybody.
The Jets would give him the best wide receiver core he's ever played with in his life.
He's not a deep threat passer, though. That's the thing.
Like Joe Burrow.
Who does he have to throw the ball deep to, though? Devin Duvernay not getting open.
Hollywood Brown was solid.
Rashad Bateman. That was his only 1,000. That was his only 1,000 receiving receiver, by the way, which was Hollywood Brown. They got rid of him, and he ain't do 1,000 whatever he had now.
You think the Jets
do you consider Hollywood Brown a number one receiver?
I don't. I do not consider Hollywood.
I think he's a third option.
So I feel like
slot receiver.
He never had a number one receiver, like a legit one. Of course, he had a tight end.
He got Mark.
Of course, he got Mark. And running back wise, they've been switching in and out. I like for him to go home and go to Miami.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel that in my gut that's probably an option too.
That's craziness.
Listen,
that's
nuts.
You have a clear number one and number two receiver. It don't matter what he throw. It don't matter what he throw. Y'all can say he inaccurate, whatever. It ain't gonna look inaccurate when they running up under that bitch. He got Gesicki, unless Gesicki decide, because I think he a free agent this year, and if they re-sign that, then he'll still have a tight end. He has one of the fastest running backs with Raheem Mostert. It's like, bro,
two-headed monster.
That's gonna be stupid. I like for him to go if he just go home, but I don't know if they think like that.
That's not
happening. Cash, that shit's scary, ain't it?
Cash, that shit's scary, bro. I really don't know if Tua can keep playing football, bro.
I don't think he should, but as long as he decides that he's gonna play, Miami gonna keep him. So they're not gonna keep him and have him sitting on the bench.
3 concussions in a year, and the second one.
I understand what you're saying. I understand exactly what you're saying. I'm just saying, if he decides to continue to play football, they already made the announcement that they want to keep him. So if he decides to continue to play football, he's going to be the Dolphins starting quarterback. He did nothing to lose his job besides concussions, which aren't his fault.
Winning.
Toughen up your offensive line so he's more protected, and you won't have anything.
That's really what it is. That's really what it is. The offensive line wasn't solid.
I mean, Lamar would be absolutely beautiful with that team. Absolutely amazing.
That'd be insane.
Tua ain't do nothing to lose his spot. Not like that.
That's true, but all right. So when it comes to like injuries, you can rehab a leg, an arm, ankles, knees. You can't rehab a concussion, bro. Like that's inside your, like, that's up here in your brain. I don't know how you rehab that. I feel like if as a team, like, y'all gotta be real with them, be like, bro, I don't know. Like, but y'all talk about CTE so much, y'all still gonna be like, you can start for another 17-week schedule. Like, come on, bro.
Look at all the people that's had to retire already because of concussions. Troy Aikman, Gus Frerotte, Luke Kuechly, Dan Morgan, Andrew Luck. Like, people had to, like, literally just be like, nah, I really can't do this no more. Jeremy Shockey, It literally was like,
right,
nah, I really gotta stop
football. You're naming all these people who had to decide this for themselves, and as long as they continued to play, those people was gonna start them boys.
But you got to think about it. Their career was longer than what Tua career is. Tua didn't get no max contract.
I get that, Benya.
As long as Tua say, I'm finna play football, Miami is gonna keep him as their starting quarterback.
Cash said Baltimore should go get Odell.
I don't think Odell either.
Is Odell even playing football again?
Odell needs to take care of that family.
I don't know what was he was taking. First of all, he went up to every NFL team like he was doing, like he was being scouted.
Like he was doing college visits. He was doing official visits.
He went to Dallas. He went to New York. The man was everywhere. I think he even went back to Los Angeles with the Rams. Like, bro, like, are you gonna sign or not? And he never signed. So
listen, every year the man get hurt. It's scary for that man.
He got a Super Bowl. I ain't gonna lie. And I said this before. He's exactly. He was gonna win that
MVP,
that Super Bowl MVP if he would have stayed, because he was going stupid. He was going insane, bro. That shit was crazy. He was doing Debo before Debo. He was going. Listen, bro. He was going stupid. But as far as him, bro, they just gotta if he could just put together a solid year with no injuries, I feel like there'll be more people picking up that phone for him. But because it's not like a solid year, it's always an ankle. It's something. It's not his fault. It just happens. You know what I'm saying? So
he runs so hard though. It's really what it is.
Yeah.
Like, he run with everything he got. That's a ball player.
Yeah, he definitely is a ball player. I don't know if Baltimore is a good fit for him though. I feel like he need to stay in that role that he was with the Rams. Don't be the number one. Let him be number 2, number 3, and he just gonna cook up. You put him at number 1, I feel like he gonna fall back into that giant mind state of, okay, I'm number 1. I need to get the ball all the time.
Anybody that come to Miami be healthy. I ain't gonna lie.
It's the warm weather.
Yeah.
It's that warm weather.
Come to Miami.
All the sun, all that vitamin C and vitamin D just getting straight bone is healthy. Helps
working.
Straight to the bones. That's where it's going.
He don't gotta be number 1 or 2. And he's still gonna get his.
For sure.
They say he was down here for a little bit too. Remember before he got in trouble on the plane.
You know, it's crazy. I saw that video. They was doing too much. He fell asleep on the plane and
thought he was drugged up.
Yeah, thought he was drugged up. They did too much.
How the man gonna be drugged up knowing that he's trying to get into somebody's team? Come on.
Right.
All right.
They think they just be thinking. You said what?
People do stupid things sometimes.
Yeah, people be right. You know,
he's not Josh Gordon.
No, I'm just saying people do.
Or Justin Blackman.
Somebody posted a Jaguar page posted a picture of Justin Blackman the other day, and it really made me mad. I was like, why would you make me relive that?
He could have been something though.
Bro, Justin Blackman was a hooper for real, bro.
Is he still on our roster?
He was he's off the books. He's off the books now.
He finally off, but no,
that man was on our roster for like 10 years afterwards.
Damn sure was.
It made no sense.
He was so good.
Oh, but that he was, bro. He was good as fucking football.
I thought he was gonna be.
He was supposed to be, bro.
Like gangster. I was like, man, y'all got a good one right there,
bro. He was definitely supposed to be, but that's how shit happens. I don't know, man.
Damn, so I got real sad.
Because we listen, bro. We know
those were dark days.
Dark times, bro.
The Justin Blackman, Luke Jokel, that whole time frame.
Oh man. It was definitely some dark times.
Y'all about to cry.